Hi there, Kimberly. How are
Hey,
you? How are you
I'm
today?
I'm good. How about you?
Great. Thank you so much. We're going to do a little candid interview if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm Linda Wilson, and court reporter, and I am the owner of Learn to Transcribe, an online training academy for transcription. And tell everybody who you are.
My name is Kim, and I am one of Linda's students at Learn to Transcribe, one of her very happy students, and I am here to talk about Linda's course.
Great. Well, not only student, but you also have finished. You graduated.
Yes, I have. I graduated from Linda's course, and I have taken actually a couple of her courses. I took the legal transcription course, and I've taken her law enforcement course, her deposition course, and graduated, and am now in the works for a couple of apprenticeships.
Great. That's good news. Well, just for curiosity, your background is that you are a former registered nurse, I believe.
I am, but I guess you would say I'm retired as a registered nurse. I worked in pediatric critical care, neonatal intensive care, and forensic psychiatry with in the correctional system, and have had quite a expansive career. And now I'm looking to go a different direction, but still want to stay in legal, in the legal area. I have functioned as an expert witness in many, many cases. So have been a person that has been deposed, has worked with attorneys and such. And so I've always been interested in the process, and this is a great way to keep that going.
Great. Well, I'm just honored to meet you, actually. All right. So what happened was you took someone else's training, and when you finished, did you feel ready to go to work at that point or not?
Not really. I mean, I felt I could type with listening, which was, a skill obviously that's needed, but I didn't feel that I was ready really to go out into the legal world and do depositions or be able to market myself. And I was looking for something more, and that's when I found you.
Right. And you contacted me and wanted to find out, what do you offer, Linda? What do you have to offer me? We talked about it, and you first started out, you took my law enforcement standalone course, and as I recall, and you loved it, and you came back and said, okay, what else you got? And then you decided to take my legal transcription, which is actually maybe better named as litigation, because that's what it is. It's transcribing sworn testimony.
Right.
So you took that one as a self-study and went all through it, right? And tell us how you felt about it.
I really enjoyed it because, well, for one thing, it's something I'm very interested in, as I just said, but it's very specific to what it says it is. It's really the nuts and bolts of preparing you for what you need to know when you're going to do legal transcription. And so I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. And so when you got toward the end and we started doing a lot of practice transcription, you were turning in your files and getting the feedback that you needed, and you liked that, right? The personal attention. And then
yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. And in that, did you feel like that it helped you to see what you were doing wrong so you would know how to correct it?
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely the positive reinforcement, the constructive, I don't want to say criticism, constructive help was great, because the easy way that you helped me to see where I was going wrong with consistent mistakes, but it was easy for me to correct myself. And they're very specific in law, and things are the way they are for a certain reason, and there really isn't a lot of wiggle room. So you taught me how to do it right.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That's exactly correct. You've hit the nail on the head. All right. So when you finish, then you've been referred to several different apprenticeships, and you're fixing to or about to launch into your new career. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. So those are in the work. Had a couple of tests that have passed, and now waiting for all that to be processed. And so we will go through that. So I'm I say that like the royal we, right?
Wow.
Very excited. So.
Well, I am just thrilled beyond words that I was able to help you to get, not just learn, we'll just say a little course or something, but actually a career training where you're going to launch into a new career that you can do from home and, so to speak, be your own boss. In other words, run your own transcription business from your home. And that was your goal all along, right?
Absolutely. My whole life, raising my kids, I've had to work holidays, weekends, and nights, and all of those things. And now I can be in control of my schedule, and I'm a grandmother to 18-month-old twins. So I'm available for my son when I need to be, and can be flexible. And it's just, that's very nice. It's a great thing to be able to do that.
Well, that's so important. I always think family is number one, paramount to everything else. And so many people, they get caught up in this world of making money and, material things. And I just always think that your family should always come before that. And that's so encouraging for me to hear you say that. And that's part of this venture that you're on. It's not just going out there and learning how to make some money. It's more to it than that. It will be a lifestyle change for you.
Absolutely.
And the lifestyle that you're wanting. And this is a way for you to do that and still make income without ever leaving the house if you don't want to. All right. Well, during the course, did you download a lot of materials and make yourself the notebooks and stuff to refer to? And
yeah, there was a lot of course material that was downloadable, and I'm still in the process of making my binder, but I have cute little Boston Terrier here.
Oh, how cute. Yeah, cute.
Yeah. And quite a bit of material that I have in my folder here that I'm still putting in, but Linda has a lot of material that you can download and make your own reference binder to have it work the way you need it to work in your mind, so that it's personalized to you, because I flip it open to where I need it to be.
Exactly. And then plus the course has lots and lots of videos to watch as well, links to different things and all the important information that you need to know, right?
That's correct.
It's just all encompassed in the same course. Well, listen, I just can't thank you enough for taking your time and giving us your candid and honest interview here. Unrehearsed, right?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously unrehearsed. Very. I appreciate your time and all of your support. And I will tell you that you an amazing amount of support, and is a great mentor, and will help you connect with other court reporters and apprenticeships. So that is something that's very unique.
Well, that's the goal. I mean, I feel like that when someone takes their time and their own money to learn a skill, an art, a skill, whatever, for a new career,
Mhm.
something maybe they've never done before, or a different type of career. Maybe someone who's been a medical transcriptionist or a general transcriptionist, and they want to branch over into the legal transcription world and learn how to do all that. I feel like that they've spent their time and their money, and they should get a result. I'm all about I'm a result oriented person.
Mhm.
What's the result? What do you get at the end of the day? What, do you get a job? Do you put it into practice? What can you do with it? And
Right.
so that's the whole point of this is you come to me, you get your training, and then I help you launch out into your new career. That's my job, and I take that very seriously. And
Mhm.
I want to help each person so that they have a boost, get them boosted off.
Right.
And so thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and everything today. And
Absolutely. Anytime.
is there anything else you want to say? Go ahead.
I am just so happy that I found the course, and I'm just thrilled with it, and I was looking forward to where this is going to go from here.
Great. Well, I'll just mention that the courses are found at learntotranscribe.com is the website. And then you just go up to, the menu and just click to see the courses. And then you'll see all the courses that are available at that time. And they do rotate, I have many different courses. The specific ones that you took were the law enforcement and the legal self-study. Those particular two were the ones that you took of mine, but I have others as well. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you believing in me and trusting me and going down this venture with me and letting me help to, guide you along. And I wish you an extreme amount of many years of success. And I know that you're going to make an excellent transcriptionist.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot.
I already know that because I've seen your work, and I've even had you transcribe some stuff for me, right? And I was very pleased and happy. You're just perfect, and I just can't wait to hear. I guess you could say an update, maybe in a year or so. We'll meet again, and let's hear how everything's going for you.
All right. That's great.
Okay. Thanks again, and we'll close this out unless you have anything else to say.
No, I think that's everything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.